Hi everyone, it's Heidi from Joyful Artistry. Thank you for being here today. Today I'm going to create a little book pile. I've taken the covers off of 3 books. I repurpose the covers. I will take this cover and I will, because this is off of this one, and I will create a journal. Let me show you. This journal here has a hardcover on it off of a book, and then I add signatures and create a junk journal out of it. So, but I wanted to do something with the leftover middle parts, and I thought, oh, what fun would that be to just create a little book pile, put some fabric and some embellishments on it. So it's what I thought we would do today. I did clean a bit off of the spine. May take a little bit more if I can get it off here. Doesn't look like I can there, but I do like how that is sort of raggedy there. But I don't think I can get, oh yeah, a little bit. There we go. So I'm just playing with the ends, and I love this look here, how that looks. And then this one, I took quite a bit off. And then this one, just a little bit. But I love all the little straggler pieces that are here. And I could pick this all day. I just want the last page here, not the index. I'm not even sure what this book was, because this one, when I started, did not have a cover on it. So, okay. Oh, I'm not strong enough to peel this off, but that's all right. I do like the way that looks. All right, so let me just get rid of some of these little bits and pieces. So the first thing I want to do is I want to use this mixed media, and I just want to put a little bit of white on here, just to give it some texture, tone it a little bit. And then I'm going to do this one as well. And I'm going to do the edges a bit. Not a lot, just a little. Go around each. Oh, this one's not going to really show. But isn't that yummy, that paper, the way that paper is? And then the top. Oh. Just get a little bit there. And then I will go around this one as well. I took the first few pages off of each one in hopes that, not this one, but ooh, look at that. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Okay. Well, you're not going to be able to see the pages on the other ones, but at least on the top, we'll see a little bit of the pages showing through. It's a little bit messy. So then I'm just going to move. Okay. I have this here because there's like ink underneath, and I just didn't want to get it on anything. So I have this about 1.5 inches wide piece of fabric. This is a daisy fabric. I have, I think, 3 coordinating pieces that I want to use for this project. And great. Just want to make sure I'm in the camera so you guys can see. And this, I'm just going to tie. I'm not even going to glue the pages. I'm going to tie this as tight as I can so they don't wiggle. Okay. Okay. So the first 3 steps are, yeah, I'll leave that. I stamped Joyful there, but I was thinking, oh, that might look funky, but it's okay, right? It's all good. So, but that looks great, just like that, right? So the next thing I want to do is I want to make a bow. I'm going to use this little bow maker. I have some laces that I've pulled aside, and then I've torn a bunch of fabric. And what I need to do is I need to put a piece of what I'm going to tie all these pieces together. So this piece of lace I will use to tie all my bits and pieces of my fabric here. So with this, this is like one of the easiest projects. So just going to go back and forth with my fabric. The first one I put on, I will do a little bit thinner, and as I'm going to try and move out, because this will be the top piece, and then the bottom pieces will be on the bottom, so that it'll have like a smaller center and kind of work out a little bit wider for the bottom. Boy, lots of little strings here coming off of this. I'm just going to trim these. I would pull, but I don't want to pull it out of the little bow maker. So I'm just twisting as I go back and forth. Yep, I'm going to twist a little, and like I said, each one that I pull will be a little bit wider than the next. Or not pull, but each piece that I put on will be a little bit wider than the next one. Okay, let's just see. Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to take this little end piece off. That's great. I want to add some of this, but this clearly is too wide. I'm going to see if I can rip this. And I can. Look at that. Oh, this will give a nice little edge. Okay. I'm going to cut that little blob off there. Yeah, so we're just going to continue to go back and forth. I want a nice full bow on the top of my book pile. So let's do this one here is a little muted. I need to trim an end. I do. Just going to trim the end. And I'm going to make this one just slightly wider. And I think I tore a couple pieces of this. So I'm going to grab another piece. It's a little wide here. And I'm just going to continue to go back and forth. I love these colors. I love the tan and the light blue. I love the look of the light blue. Okay, so let me see, I used one of those already. And now I'm going to use one of these. So the first piece I used was sort of a stripe with like a blue with the flowers, and then just a cream, and then blue with flowers. And then the second one was just a cream, and this one's blue. It's all blue background, where the first one wasn't all blue background. Just to make this a little bit bigger, but I will end up giving it a haircut because it will need a little bit of a haircut when we're done. Okay, so let's try a little bit of this. Not a whole lot, but I think having some cream lace in here will be nice. Do I want to go back a little and not lose all that? I know it's a little thin here, not as wide as these pieces. I'm going to leave that. I think that'll be fine. And then let's do another blue. I want this to be nice and fluffy on the top of this little pile. And then this one will be a little bit wider. back to doing that. I'm going to trim that off. Okay, so this, got some good fluff here. I think I want to add just a little bit more. Let me add another one of these. Boy, the threads on these, when you tear, seems like they're never ending. Just pull those off. And then I'm going to do this. I'm going to do probably one more, because then that will make it nice and full. And then we can trim it down if we need to. And I think I'll do just this piece here. I did have some white, but I like the cream. I think we'll stick with the cream. Okay. Okay. All right, I think that's good. I'm going to just pull my tie up, my bit of lace, and then I'm just going to do nice and thick here. Get this out of the way. Okay. I'm not going to tie a knot just yet. I want to make sure that I'm happy with this. So let's put this here and see. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to be super duper happy with this. Oh, it fills up the book nicely on the top. So let me tie this in a knot. Nice and tight here. And then once I'm going to tie it on here. Like this. And then I'm going to fluff and trim. And then we're going to do a little embellishing on here. Okay. There we go. Okay, now. Okay, where is sort of my center here, where I started? Okay, so, isn't that adorable? Needs a bit of a fluffing. Oh, man. So, my shorter pieces here. I should, I'm going to pull these through on this side for right. See if that, no. So we're going to do a little trimming. These can go back over here because I want them to come down on that side. Okay. So that, let's see if you can see that. So it's nice and fluffy on the top. I love that so much. All right, but I'm gonna do a little trimming. I'm not going to leave all the loops in. I'm gonna just open up a bunch of the little loops. Cut some down a little bit. Because it'll you know, I try to do it so that it looks a little shorter in the center like this, and then a little bit longer as you go out. But sometimes the best laid plans don't always work the way that you want them to. Let's give it a bit of a haircut here. Want him to stand up a little bit, and it doesn't have to be even by any stretch. I'll leave that one like that. Cut a little more off of this side. I'm going to do a little bit of, feels just a little bit longer here. We're just going to keep going. until I like the look of it. There's a space here, and there I want a space to be there. Okay. Let's just, okay, I'm going to trim that a little bit. Super duper cute, you guys. I'm loving the blue. Okay. All right. Okay, yep, I think that's pretty good. Let me just trim these a little bit. Little center pieces. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I was thinking of having some of these guys come out on the back side. Just, I like that look. And I thought I would put a little bit of lace underneath, like some, this is a vintage doily here. Maybe we could do a little bit of this underneath, coming down the side of the book pile, like that. I think that looks great. So I'm going to tie a little bit of the fabric around it. Give us like a little, almost like a little nosegay, I guess, coming off the edge with the little bit of vintage lace hanging off. I'll glue that in there. Okay. Oh, I love that, you guys. That looks great coming off the back. But there's a little bit of a red thread. Okay. And then over here, I have a couple of ideas. I have some, make sure you can see me where I'm working. All right. I thought maybe if we had this sort of glued to the edge, that's kind of big. This one's a little smaller. Coming out from in the bow there. But on here, if we could collage some things, I think that would look great. So I was thinking we could put a little background of some, oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Oops. Let's move that stuff out of the way. Let me move the tags we're not going to use out of the way so that I can stay focused on what we do have. So we could put this beautiful blue earring, and I love the idea of the buttons on here. I do have a pin, but I feel like it's a little bit big. So let me just, these are not fabric scissors, these are craft scissors. Okay, and my eyes were closed. So that might look kind of fun coming off the, oh my goodness, it does. Look at that, you guys. Sort of coming out and then down the side. I love that. So I'm going to ink this little guy up. It's too white for this. And then I'm going to start gluing things on. It's my glue. Get the different layers. Oh, and I wanted to put a little bit of fabric through the hole. but I'm not so sure I'm going to need to do that. Okay, my buttons on here. So that's going to come off there. Add, maybe I want to turn my buttons around. So that sort of fills up the top, and then we put this here like that. And see if maybe a little bit of the fabric. I don't think I like the fabric. I think I just like that. So let's just glue that on. Okay. I'm gonna put this here. And then what I want to do is I want to glue it get these guys down around there. I want to glue it to the side like this. And I'm going to glue it onto here. And then what I'll do is, let me get it glued on here. Get that. And then I'm going to put some glue on the book. All right, and then I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. All right, so how's that, you guys? So look at that coming out. It's so beautiful. And we've got the little flowers back there. And then I thought these little round pieces, that would be kind of cute if I just put one here. And we could put a little lace, this little lace behind it. And maybe a nice little button underneath it. Let me grab a button. My buttons. Okay. Let's see what, oh, this one's pretty. Wonder if that would be big enough. I'll just show you guys what I'm thinking. Oh yeah, I think that'd be great there. So I don't want anything too big to take away from this piece here. Okay. I don't think I glued the other one in. So let's get this little bit glued on. And I'm just gonna scrunch this up a bit here till the glue adheres to that. And then put some glue on here. And glue that button on. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty, you guys. And then we're going to glue it to the spine. So easy, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. So this makes me so happy. So this is just a nice little shelf sitter, easy to do. As you guys can tell, like less than a half an hour. I did do a little bit of prep beforehand, but this, let me just get this all glued down here. Really is a quick and easy, fun little project. You could even do something where you've got little Easter eggs coming out for Easter or a Valentine's. And there we go. So we are all set. I appreciate you all being here today. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please take a moment and do that. I would appreciate it. And if you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave that in the comment section. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And I will see you soon. Bye.